Yeah, salute for the super chat, double. Let me see. I hope this shit. They always doing this dumb shit. YouTube though, man. Fucking with a nigga stream, man. They fucking with a nigga stream, man. This broad, man. These broads, man. She was mad cause her register wasn't working. So she took it out on a customer.
Police say Jessica Morris was working a cash register at this Burlington store on stage when she got into an argument with a customer, then a store manager, and was asked to leave. Instead, they say she waited outside, jumped the customer, and attacked the woman's 11-year-old son when he tried to stop her. Serious? This young mom coming out of the store today shocked a store employee.
Yes, we're serious. Stop acting stupid like you don't know what's going on in your community, sister.
Police say Jessica Morris was working a cash register at this Burlington store on stage when she got into an argument with a customer, then a store manager, and was asked to leave. Instead, they say she waited outside, jumped the customer, and attacked the woman's 11-year-old son when he tried to stop her. Serious? This young mom coming out of the store today shocked a store employee is accused of acting that way.
That's a child. What would possess you?
I think it's a mess-up situation.
These construction workers doing a job inside the store also disturbed and concerned about the boy's well-being.
Yeah, that's something he'll never forget. That's something he'll think about when he get older.
Police say Morris got upset because her register wasn't working and apparently took it out on the customer, who asked if she should switch to another lane. They say several customers were able to stop Morris when she began beating and kicking.
So her register wasn't working. The customer said, should I go to another lane? And then she started beating the shit out of the customer and her son. But that escalated pretty quickly. Now, had she been in that store and some white lady got in her line and said, the service here isn't as good as it is on the other side of town, it'd have been a fucking national news story. And some little old white lady would have said, the lines move faster on my side of town.
Got out on the customer, who asked if she should switch to another lane. They say several customers were able to stop Morris when she began beating and kicking the 11-year-old, but the boy ended up in the hospital with a broken arm. Tried to talk to Morris, but no one was at her home. Customers can't believe something like that happened right outside the store.
She broke the little boy's arm. She broke the little boy's arm. Yeah, she lucky because a lot of these little motherfucking black kids ain't playing. She lucky, yeah, she lucky with a little nigga have a switchblade. What, he 11 years old? She lucky that nigga have a switchblade. She broke the little boy's arm. I gotta run this back from the beginning, man, without commentary, man. This shit is crazy.
Jessica Morris was working a cash register at this Burlington store on stage when she got into an argument with a customer, then a store manager, and was asked to leave. Instead, they say she waited outside, jumped the customer, and attacked the woman's 11-year-old son when he tried to stop her.
You serious?
This young mom coming out of the store today, shocked a store employee, is accused of acting that way.
That's a child. What would possess you?
I think it's a mess-up situation.
These construction workers doing a job inside the store also disturbed and concerned about the boy's well-being.
Yeah, there's something he'll never forget. There's something he'll think about when he get older.
Police say Morris got upset because her register wasn't working and apparently took it out on the customer, who asked if she should switch to another lane. They say several customers were able to stop Morris when she began beating and kicking the 11-year-old, but the boy ended up in the hospital with a broken arm. Tried to talk to Morris, but no one was at her home. Customers can't believe something like that happened right outside the store.
You're upset. I understand you're upset. But you have to be an adult. And adults don't attack.
They need to be awarded for their pain and suffering.
In Raleigh, Melissa Moon, WREG, News Channel 3.
Oh, man. That one took a lot out of me, man. I ain't even gonna lie. That one took a lot out of me, man. That one took a lot out of me, man. That one took a lot out of me, man. That fucking beast, man. That fucking savage-ass woman, man. Oh, man. Man charged after U of M grad found dead inside wrecked car in East Memphis. Damn. Could you imagine if this was the other way around? Niggas lose their shit when white people say slick shit. If white people ain't 100% nice to us, if a white person, if niggas lose their head if they're around a black white person that's having a bad day. How many of y'all know that? If a white person is having a bad day, like if you say hi to a white person, they say, like niggas will be calling the news station. Nigga try to get you fired. What happened, sir? I spoke to him and he said, Well, we're going to have diversity experts come in and we'll see what we can do. White people can't have a bad day. If you a white person, you gotta be on all times. You gotta be chipper and fucking happy as a motherfucker. If you got an attitude or some shit, or you not in the greatest of moods, your ass might lose everything. You liable to lose every fucking thing. Memphis always on fire. Memphis stay on fire. Wonder why this shit won't play. Damn liberals Liberals won't let this play because a fucking white man got killed by a black man. Damn, liberals won't let this shit play. What the hell? I'm trying to get this one to play. What the fuck is going on? Anyway, let me fucking just read the shit. An arrest has been made after a University of Memphis graduate was killed in East Memphis. DeMarcus Wooten, 19, has been arrested in relation to the case. Wooten has been charged with first-degree murder. Memphis police identified the man found dead as Casey Tinker. If that ain't the whitest fucking name you ever fucking heard in your life, Casey Tinker. Investigators found Tinker dead inside a wrecked vehicle on the 3800 block of Maid Marian. Tinker was still slumped over the wheel of his vehicle when police arrived on the scene. The shooting happened in the Sherwood Forest neighborhood of East Memphis. Police said Wooten and two others were driving a stolen vehicle when he stopped near the 1100 block of Goodman. Wooten and another man exited the vehicle and attempted to rob Tinker. A witness said Tinker attempted to fight back, but that's when Wooten shot Tinker twice while inside his car. According to police, Tinker was able to drive to the 3800 block of Maid Marian Lane, where police found him dead. The victim's family told Fox 13 Tinker was a recent graduate of the University of Memphis. His family said his parents recently passed away a few weeks earlier in Nashville. Tinker's parents were...
About the man accused of killing a recent University of Memphis graduate. While going through court records, we found out the murder suspect has a criminal history. Thank you for being with us. I'm Merle Purvis.
I'm Daryl Green, 19-year-old DeMarcus.
All right, here we go. What's up, y'all? Everybody back?
This case, police say he was in a stolen car.
Information about the matter.
Now, I want y'all to know, like I was saying before, if a white person having a bad day, and you speak to him, and the white person don't say hi back, do you know a nigga can get that white person fired from their job? A nigga can make that a national news story? A white person can't even joke around with niggas. White people can't even joke around with niggas. You can't even make jokes around niggas no more. They gonna fucking accuse you of racism and shit. But a fucking black person kill a white person.
Accused of killing a recent
And it's all good.
Killing a recent University of Memphis graduate. While going through court records, we found out the murder suspect has a criminal history. Thank you for being with us. I'm Merle Purvis.
I'm Daryl Green, 19-year-old DeMarcus Wooten is charged with first-degree murder in this case. Police say he was in a stolen car when he tried to rob Casey Tinker last week on Maid Marian in East Memphis. Fox 13 Siobhan Riley is live at 201 Poplar. Siobhan, you found Wooten faced similar charges already this year.
Daryl, everything from attempted first-degree murder to kidnapping charges back in June. And those charges that we just spoke about, those cases were dismissed. I spoke with people who know him, and they say they're not even sure how he got out of jail in the first place. Neighbors say they were home when Memphis police swarmed the 500 block of East McKellar Avenue this week. That's the home of 19-year-old DeMarcus Wooten.
They had the whole section blocked off.
Neighbors say Wooten, who's charged with first-degree murder, is likely mentally challenged.
He was disappointed about his check not coming or something.
Casey Tinker is the 26-year-old found dead inside a wrecked car on Maid Marian in East Memphis more than a week ago. Memphis police say Tinker was shot in the Sherwood Forest neighborhood. They say Wooten and two others were driving a stolen car when Wooten stopped near Goodman, got out of the car, and attempted to rob Tinker.
I'm not surprised.
Those who know Wooten said the murder he's charged with could have been prevented had he remained in jail for previous charges.
They're getting younger and younger and dangerous and dangerous.
I looked into Wooten's criminal background and found out he was charged with attempted first-degree murder and 4 other charges on June 8th, according to court documents. On June 8th, a man was walking toward a club in the 3600 block of Mendenhall when 2 men pointed guns at him, shooting the man as he tried to run. All 5 charges in that case were dismissed due to lack of prosecution, meaning lack of witnesses. I called an attorney who wants to remain anonymous. How is it so easy for these cases to be dismissed? He said sometimes it's due to gang members intimidating witnesses. In some cases, the courts can't find the witnesses, even though they're required to show up. No one was home when I tried to talk to Wooten's family. And Wooten was also charged with aggravated assault in separate cases this year. Those cases were dismissed as well, as far as his...
How many of y'all remember I always told y'all in D.C. how many cases they no paper and dismiss? How many of y'all remember when I told y'all about that? In these big cities, man, the amount of shit they just be like, no paper, case dismissed, is astonishing. You would never know unless you've been to court. And a lot of y'all haven't never been to court. But go sit in on court one day. Niggas be coming in that joint with all types of charges. Case dismissed, no paper, left and right.
Recent charge. He is going to appear in court here at 201 Poplar on Monday at 9 o'clock. Reporting live from downtown Memphis.
That's a nice looking lady right there. So he killed that white man. He killed that white man, man. Murdered that white man. Why you care about white people? Man, that was a life, man. That's somebody's son. That dude's parents had just died too. The white dude who got killed, his parents just died. Casey Tinker. The whitest name in the history of white names.
New at 5, we are learning new information about the man accused of killing a recent University of Memphis graduate. While going through...
Casey Tinker. Uh-oh, Baltimore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Suspects steal computers from apartment business center at New Middle River Development. God, dog. Police are looking for suspects who snuck into an apartment complex and stole 2 computers from the business center. Savages. At Middle Rivers New Greenlee at Crossings Development. It happened at the Berkeley apartment complex off Route 43 at about 7:10 p.m. Monday, September 16th. reported the Baltimore police. The female suspect was let into the secured business by another tenant after she was dropped off at the Berkeley, said police. The suspect then let in another suspect described only as a dark-skinned male. Suspects took 2 computers, hiding them in a yellow-topped container. They were picked up by a driver in what appears to be a gold Buick with a large dent in the trunk, said police. The driver is described only as a light-skinned male suspect. He was also caught on surveillance video outside the building. Anyone with information on the suspects or the vehicle is asked to call 410, yada, yada, yada. See these motherfuckers. Thieving motherfuckers. Goddamn thieves. Anything that ain't nailed down, niggas gonna steal it. Anything that ain't fucking nailed down. If you want your shit, you better nail it down. Yeah, I ain't seen another comment in a while either. Maybe people, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to this African festival tomorrow in Maryland. Yeah, I'm going to this African festival tomorrow, man. And Nigerian festival way out in Maryland, man. I do need to get some sleep, man. I'm gonna come back at y'all tomorrow during the day, though. I be trying to get away, so I be trying to do more day shows, man. More longer day shows, man. I be trying to do more day shows. The nightly news gonna come on earlier tomorrow. I'll probably do it when I get back from that festival tomorrow. I'll probably do it when I get back from that festival. I'm gonna try to take some nice footage for y'all tomorrow at the festival. But yeah, I'm getting tired, man. Let me get my ass in the house, man. Oh, man. Let me get my ass in the house. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Salute, everybody.